Persuasive Speech on Bullying by Tatiana Ehlers in Professor Kane's Speech Communications class.
To start us out, I would like to say that I have been sexually harassed in 10th grade. It was in a chemistry class and it all started well. I was new to the school and so everybody made me feel welcome and I felt like I could really have friends in this area. A few weeks into the class, the people who I thought were friends started to bully me sexually because I was friends with a guy. And it got to the point where it was so bad that every single day I had that class, I was dreading going to chemistry. I didn't want to go to chemistry even though I liked the subject. I just wanted to skip that class and get it over with because we had block schedule and it was an hour and a half. I would freak out. I'd come home crying most days or embarrassed. And I'd beg my mom to switch me, put me in a different class, something. And it was a horrible time in my life. And we made a deal that if I could last a few more months to the end of the class, we would do something together. It was the hardest time of my life, so I understand for people who are going through being bullied. According to the National Center for Education, 31% of kids are being bullied. And of that 31% of kids, 64% of victims will not report that they are being bullied. Bullying should be expelled from schools because it affects the mental health, the physical health, the emotional health, and the social health of the victim being bullied.
In this data sheet, it shows that 1 in 4 students are being bullied, that's the 31%. 64 of them don't report being bullied, and then 90% of bullies are being bullied online. And it also shows you what you can do and how you can help them.
In the article, the relationship between bullying behaviors in childhood and the physician-diagnosed internalizing disorders say that one of the many negative outcomes that a person being bullied can have is poor mental health. Being a victim of bullying only heightens the risk of getting common forms of internalizing disorders, such as depression and anxiety. The article also says the malicious behavior that typically characterizes bullying can serve as an agent to the development of long-term mental health problems. At the end of this article, it has been proven that there is a link between bullying and poor mental health.
This image presents the Gollum effect in bullying. Influence from bullying begins with the negative actions towards students, impacts the bystander's belief about the student, causes the bystanders to act negatively towards the student, and reinforces the negative beliefs by the bully and reflects this in the student.
In the document named School Violence, bullying can result in physical harm and connect to school violence. Physical bullying can entail physical altercations that include spitting, tripping, or pushing someone, taking or destroying another's property, making rude or obscene gestures, or hitting, kicking, or punching. It was also said that in 1999, 2 high school students who had suffered bullying in the hands of classmates, stormed into Columbine High School in Littletown, Colorado. They fatally shot and wounded 12 students and a teacher before killing themselves. This is proof of the effect that physical bullying can have on a kid. According to the 2016 Indicators of School Crime and Safety Report, there are about 841,100 non-fatal violent victimizations and bullying among students ages 12 to 18 in 2015. Non-fatal violent victimizations and bullying can include crimes such as robbery, theft, sexual assault, rape, and simple assault. According to the article, The Effects of Bullying Among School-Aged Youth, verbal bullying can cause emotional harm. Depression, anxiety, bitterness, and elevated levels of stress, as well as negative feelings of self-image and low self-esteem, can all result from verbal bullying. Victims of bullying also have difficulty concentrating on schoolwork and exhibit elevated levels of stress and anxiety. Students who are victims of bullying can encounter difficulty with their social development because it can result in the victim having a lack of friends in class and at school.
In this image, it shows the lifetime impact and says often the effects of bullying can last long after the bullying has stopped. Some who are bullied never recover, and some bullies never stop hurting others.
In conclusion, I urge you to help prevent bullying and take action in schools to make sure that no kids get bullied. Make schools have tougher consequences, such as getting expelled, because it has such a negative and scary effect on our children who are getting bullied.
The works cited page will be right after this. Thanks. Thank you for watching. Bye.